What's going on, y'all? So I'm here to do the Q&A. Y'all gave me a lot of good questions, so I wanted to put it in a video for y'all. And I'm gonna put each question above me or something like that just to make it work. So first off, what inspired Godfidence? Over the last few years, I was going through like several situations that pretty much took away my confidence and really just removed anything that was outside of myself that I was putting my value and my worth into. And I'll try to keep this short, but basically I went through a process of like losing everything and stripping everything that really wasn't for me or that I was really buying in, and really building my confidence back up in a way that was of me, that was showing me that I am who I am, and that this confidence really came from the universe. It came from God. It came from the self. Are you going to release Acting Like a Bitch Part 2 if they release a diss track back? It depends on how good it is. I doubt he's gonna respond. I doubt he's heard it. I want him to hear it. But it depends on how good it is. Like if he drops some on some Drake Hard Part 6, I'm not responding to that. That's not even worth my time. And really, he shouldn't even got a diss track. That was just something for me. If you had to cut every song but one, which would you keep? Well, it wouldn't be an album. If I'm cutting every song, it'd be a single. But keep Cushion Cologne for sure. That's my favorite. I really love that song. It's a vibe. I feel like it'll resonate with the people that I made it for. Like I made it for me, but that's a song that you could like smoke and listen to with your shawty type beat. So that's like right up my alley. Will this album set the standard for yourself in terms of production and lyricism? Yes and no, because if you listen to my music and you know me well, you know I like to produce all of my music. I'm very intentional about my music. But at the same time, this is probably one of my like easiest albums as far as lyricism goes. It's not really super dense or super complicated. I got a lot of bars, but like I really was just trying to get my point across. In future projects, it's not gonna sound like Godfidence. Godfidence is gonna be a one-on-one. But in terms of my intentionality, like I got a narrator on this album. I'll probably do that a lot more, incorporating like skits or like things that aren't necessarily music into albums so that it adds to the greater theme, the greater whole, the greater picture. What was the hardest song, vulnerability-wise, to put out? Yeah, it'll have to be like Key Cushion Cologne, because as much as I've wanted to make music that was more romantic and more flirtatious, I ain't really had a confidence for that, and I didn't really know how to get that sector of myself across in a musically digestible way. And that's probably why that's my favorite song. Like, you really get a sense of like how I feel and that I have an emotional nature from that song. What are some of the themes that will be touched on? So, spirituality, living within your dream life and your highest good, commitment to self, confidence. That's probably the biggest thing, is just having confidence and really being who you say you are. Love, both self-love and romantic love will be touched on, or just like universal love as a whole, because everybody deserves to be loved. And patience for sure, because the last song, My Whole Life, just off the name, you could probably tell how that song is gonna sound. What was the best part about completing the album? That it was done. Well, really, it was like just listening to everything put together in whole, especially with the intro and outro having narration. It adds so much context, because for months or for the last year, I've been just listening to songs one by one, or like if I'm in the mood, I'll bump Stun. If I'm in the mood, I'll do Take a Stroll if I'm finna go on a walk somewhere. Like, each song can stand on its own, but as a whole picture, a whole album put together, it was a great experience just listening to it the first time from beginning to end. Something you've learned in the last year that went into this record. Where my confidence comes from and subconscious reprogramming. If you know me, I talk about this a lot, and eventually I'll put out a video describing my theory of subconscious reprogramming. I'm sure somebody else has put it out there, but I've really like done it. Like, I really was able to unlearn and change the way my subconscious reacts and creates my world, creates the life that I live. I've changed my entire identity. As you can see, like, my hair has changed, my body's changed, I'm looking different, I'm acting different, I'm speaking different, I'm dressing different, I'm walking different, I'm doing different things, I'm going after big opportunities. And that's not just because I have more confidence, but that's because I've changed my internal beliefs. And that really dives into the album, or at least that's the points that I was trying to get across. And also, like, collaborating with other people. I've always collaborated with other people, but like, actually finding somebody that understands the vision and understands how I'm trying to sound and what I'm trying to do within music. Shout out to Razor Band for sure. That's my guy. Like, we locked in. Summarize Godfidence in 3 adjectives. Empowering, ecstatic, like in an electrifying way. It's just very, like, a lot of the songs are real upbeat. And then I'll do, like, what's a 3rd adjective? Grounding. At least for me, that album just constantly reaffirms my subconscious beliefs. It constantly reaffirms who I am and also who I'm trying to be, who I'm growing to be and working towards. And it reaffirms that I am living my dream life every day. I'm making a dreamy day type shit. If you had to describe Godfidence as a color, which and why? I'm gonna do purple because purple is the crown chakra, and that is our connection to everything. That's when your crown chakra is clear and the energy is channeling, like, well, you feel like you're one with the universe, you're one with everybody around you, you're one with your community, you're one with whatever religion or spirit that you believe in. You're just one with all things that are. I also say it's gold because I like gold. Gold is fire. Gold is number 1. Can't do silver. Silver's number 2. And gold is like just a very attractive color for me. Like, it just gives off luxury, illustriousness, like, I don't know, gold is just really attractive to me. And then it's a complementary color to purple. What's some feedback you've received from someone who's heard the album? It is like one continuous sound, like from one song to the next. You're not really touching your volume knob. It's very, like, seamless. It's really one whole listening experience instead of like a playlist of songs. Been told that from other engineers they like the mixing. Shout out to my boy Kalanis. There's a few standout tracks. Shit, everybody loves 7. That's what I'm hearing. Everybody loves 7. 7 is the fan favorite. Or I'm not gonna say fan, but like the supporter favorite. Like, that is everybody's song right now that's heard the album. Yeah, I got some hits on that joint for sure. What's one takeaway you want listeners to get from listening to Godfidence? You can live your dream life. I know it's scary outside and it's looking crazy, but you can live your dream life. You can take the proper steps to do what you want to do, feel fulfilled, and still like have a life. You don't have to be a bum in order to live your life. You don't have to sacrifice your integrity or your morals to live a good life and also live your dream, like do the things that you want to do. I'm living proof of that. I'm living proof of that. If you pay any attention to me in the last 5 years, you know that I'm gonna do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Ain't nobody stopping you but you. It's very possible. Just commit to yourself, create a plan, get in touch with your community, and really just grind. And also develop your confidence. Don't live your life based off of things that are external from you. Don't live your life based off of things that can be taken away. Don't set your value and your confidence in things that can be taken away, because as soon as those things are gone, so does your value and your confidence. What makes this project different from previous ones? For one, this is the first project that's not produced by me at all. I didn't do nothing but rap and mix it. I didn't make no beats. I didn't do no arrangement. I just rapped, wrote it, and produced, or like mixed it and mastered it. So that was very interesting to me. With this project, it's really authentic, it's really raw. Like in previous albums, I wanted to be commercial. I was making music that I thought people would want to hear, especially with Memphis being like on the upward trend as far as like everybody's rapping on Memphis beats, everybody's featuring Memphis artists, everybody's taking our swag, our lingo, our aura. But with this project, it's more like you learn a lot more about what I think about the world, how I see myself, how I see the community around me. You really learn some of the things that I stand for, even from the cover art. Like my uncle made that cover art. Every other cover art was made by me. And I really just wanted I wanted a project that represented more of my heart, more of my soul. Like, while as much as I love to turn up, this project ain't just about turning up and being rich and being successful. This project is about putting in the work and being dedicated to self. So yeah, that's how it's different. What inspired the title? Godfidence is confidence given by God. I was watching TikTok one day and I came across the term. This was like 2 years ago, and I just kept that term in my notes because I knew I was gonna make an album about it. Because this is really when the journey began, where I was losing everything that I put my confidence into. I came across that term. I was like, okay, that would make a good concept album, you know, just to talk about this one term over the course of several songs. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in with me. Thank y'all for tapping in with the rollout, all the photos, all the videos, all the content. And I got a lot more videos on the way for post-release, so just keep tapping in with me, please. Pre-save Godfidence if you haven't. Please listen to it. Please share it with everybody you know that you think will like the album. Even if you ain't listening to the album but you watching this video, share it, please. It's free and it'll help me a lot. It'll help my community a lot because I'll be able to give back. Value art. Value art. Value the people that you care about. Make sure you checking in and stay confident in yourself. Stay mad. Make a dreamy day, man. Let's get it.